single day.
On August 17, 2015, at approximately 5:15 p.m., I received a call from David Lupinity, head schools. He advised he had received a call from home, Dob, other regarding a member of the Charlotte County Sheriff's Office. Home Dob, other told him that he had taken a threatening call from Corporal Roland Lytle, a parent of a student at the high school. I told Mr. Lupinity that I would contact the appropriate chain of command of the situation and get with one me, in the morning. On August 18, 2015, Lieutenant Gary Ellsworth and I went to a sworn taped interview principal for 9 years at one home, Dob, other, Hain, Dob, other/home, Dob, other. And conducted stated he has been an assistant and knows Roland Lytle as a member of the Charlotte County Sheriff's Office, as he currently has his son as a student and has had his older children at the school throughout the years. He went on to tell us that last year Roland Lytle's son had stolen 2 pairs of socks from the athletic department, which was discovered in the athletic director, and he was calling to inform the parent. I confessed to taking the property and there was no issues. 1/SDOB, other stated he initially imposed an out-of-school suspension, and reconsidered the disciple to an in-school suspension because of the student's honesty. He called Mr. Lytle, parent of the student, to let him know of the student's honesty and the outcome of the discipline. 1. Hein, Dose called on August 17, 2015, and left a message on the Lytle's phone and then received a CA back later in the day from Mr. Lytle. Explained to Mr. Lytle what happened and the discipline that would be imposed and how he had changed his mind due to the fact the student was truthful, from a out-of-school suspension to an in-school suspension. Mr. Lytle was upset and asked Maine, DOM if he had ever received a ticket, referring to a speeding ticket, or had he received a warning. Mr. Lytle stated that he felt this incident should be a teaching moment, not a disciple issue, and this will reflect on his son for the rest of his life. When one at Mikos.Slot said he understood his concern, not willing to remove the disciple. Mr. Lytle told him to watch his back, asked for clarification, Mr. Lytle repeating the same statement. 1 Hans, Dob, Ober. Stated he was very upset and went home that night and could not sleep. He was very concerned and knew Mr. Lytle was a police officer and worried what he may do. He felt threatened and was concerned what this officer was capable of doing. He mentioned that they had had an issue with Mr. Lytle the previous year here, Dob. Other felt that this was an issue that the Charlotte County Sheriff's Office needed to be aware of. August 30, 15, I took a sworn taped Garrity statement from Roland Lytle assigned to support services. Lytle he received a call from one Horn, Dob, other on August 17, 15, regarding his son taking athletic socks from the boys' locker room. 1. Home, DOAO and told Lytle that his son had stolen 2 pairs of socks last school year. It was discovered by the coach, when he had seen another kid wearing the athletic socks and he knew the kid had not purchased them from him. The coach asked the kid where he had gotten the socks, the kid told him that had given them to him. The coach brought down to the athletic office and asked him how he had gotten the socks. Highway DOE code imp. He told the coach that he had taken 2 pairs of socks from the laundry basket that was in the boys' locker room last year. The coach reported this incident to the assistant principal for discipline. Told Lyle that he was initially going to suspend for 1 day of out-of-school suspension, but due to being honesty, he was giving him 1 day in-school suspension. Lytle was very upset about the written referral that indicated a theft charge and felt this punishment was too severe, as this would reflect on his child's records. The incident happened last year. The socks were used and had been sitting out in the open, in a basket in the boys' locker room. Additional, when his son was asked about this, he was honest about taking them. Lyle then asked if he ever left his vehicle open, which Mr. replied, he did not. Lytle stated he compared this to leaving the socks in the locker room for any of the boys to take. He felt that due to the lack of maturity, kids will act foolish and will do stupid things, like taking the socks. 1 Haynek do underscore. Lytle felt 1 hone 00 Enner raised his voice at one point and he asked him not to do that, as he was not one of his students. Lytle repeatedly asked for this referral to be changed and suggested that this should be progressive disciple. Lytle used the example of giving a warning instead of a traffic ticket. Lytle stated he never said, "Watch your back," but stated, "Remember you said that." He was asked B1 non Dob, over what he meant by that and he repeated the same statement. Lytle stated he made that statement as he was fully planning to report this incident to the Charlotte County School Board. Lytle said when he got off the phone he immediately called Assistant Superintendent Chuck Briner, to complain about 1 home, do's other decision. Lytle left a message as he was unavailable. He then missed the call back from Mr. Briner. However, Lytle played a message on his phone from Mr. Briner returning his call on the taped statement. Corporal Roland Lytle stated he was never unprofessional. Lytle was upset about his son getting the referral with the theft charge and the reputation that could follow. He said he never threatened 1 Hato, WW however did attempt to file a complaint with superiors at Charlotte County Public Schools. Home, de 3, other. Conclusion. The evidence does not prove one way or another if Corporal Roland Lytle was inappropriate with his conduct on the phone with plus Hama COAW. Lytle concurred with the conversation between plus none, do Ober, and himself, with the exception of threatening him. Lytle denied saying, "Watch your back." He was upset that this incident with his son happened in the last school year. The socks were used and in a basket in open locker room. He was willing to pay for the property and settle this amicably. Lytle stated he had no intention of threatening but admittedly was upset with 1 home, do, otter decision on his son's discipline. When he made the comment, "Remember you said that," he was referring to filing a complaint with Charlotte County Public Schools. He made the call and left a message. This was supported by the return call from the assistant superintendent. I was able to listen to the call, which was on Corporal Lytle's voicemail. Based upon the facts, I recommend the charge of conduct unbecoming, GO 3.50 F.4.D.12, be not sustained. I, the undersigned, do hereby swear, under penalty of perjury, that to the best of my knowledge, information, and belief, I have not knowingly or willfully deprived, or allowed another to deprive, the subject of the investigation of any rights contained in SS 112.532 and 112.533, Florida statutes.
Huh? Don't come within arm's distance of me, all right?
What did I do?
Hey Charlotte County, this is Charlotte County Cop Watch. I am using any video here with under fair use if you have criticism, reporting, teaching, etc. And please donate. I do not make money from YouTube, and there are different ways to donate in the video links. Thanks.